Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
And me, Banshee. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Happy Hour. And it is at a later time today because I had to work earlier. So apologies for that in a way. Hi, Kara.
Hey, Kara. Good to see you made it.
And we are sorry to hear about your brother, Shirley. Hey. Our condolences.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So sorry for your loss. Oh, sorry, I have a sore leg, so if I whine a little bit here, that's why. I think my meniscus tear has flared up again, yet again. So, ugh to that. All right, well, we're going to start with the good tarot for our collective reading. After the show, at some point after the show, we're going to visit our daughter-in-law. It's the first time we'll see her since the accident. And we're going to give her a birthday gift because it is her birthday. It was yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow. And the probation period terminated today. Well, I'm sorry about that too, Salema. That's a shame. Let's try to cheer you up, hopefully, on a happy hour here. It's the Hermit. Everybody run and hide, run and duck for cover. No, the Hermit, can be about kind of solitude, finding some quiet moments. But let's see what Colette Barron-Reed has for us. The Hermit, and it says, time out. Sometimes it's necessary to take time out for regrouping and introspection. This is a temporary experience, but one that is necessary for my growth. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clear perspective on everything in my life. So, for those of us who are undergoing some difficult times right now, whether it's losing a job, losing a family member, or going through leg pain like I am, sometimes it's good to take, time off and take some time, quiet time to refresh yourself, re-energize yourself, and heal yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. A lot of people right now are so upset with what's going on either in the world or in the U.S. that or in certain countries that we need this. We need times to regenerate and to try to pull ourselves back into balance and harmony once more.
Well, I know the Hermit's your favorite card.
It is.
It is the card of somebody who is a philosopher of sorts, or even a poet in a way, perhaps mystical. Somebody that doesn't mind being alone because they have other things that they hear that are, the same things everybody else hears. It's a alone time can be a very special time. So that's what it's talking about.
Wow, so that's what we have for the collective. Try to, use some quiet time to focus on where you need to go from here. And then there'll be time to get back into the real world and into the swing of things. Good luck with that.
All right.
All righty. Well, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Boy, office... it's really funny. I'm not sure what sign this was, but I did my Material Matters filming before this show today, and one of the signs kind of had that there was going to be some office drama, some backstabbing going on. As a matter of fact, the Ten of Swords came up 3 or 4 times in readings, and the Five of Swords even came up once, and so I know this is going to be kind of a tricky week overall for a lot of us, materially. So, and also our cards for the collective for the week ahead are a bit of a change from last week, I must say. So get ready for that. Nothing really earth-shaking, but unnerving stuff. Just, things that disappoint us or make us emotionally sad, etc. So it's going to be a week.
Too, Selena.
All right, we are on Shirley.
This one is for Shirley. And Shirley, you have the Queen of Swords. So I think that your happy hour message indicates that you should, have thoughtful consideration about the direction you're going in, or in fact specific choices or decisions you may need to make. This sort of says you're really looking at becoming more informed, or that is the process. That's what's happening, is that you're not having to make these decisions or choices in a duress kind of position. It's really sort of a thoughtful moment for you to consider what your potentials are and to go ahead and make the right choice based on the information.
This week you'll be happy with the choices and moves that you make. I think here you've got a little bit more clarity this week, and you will use it wisely. Use your head wisely always. But the thing is that I wonder too if this doesn't have to do with any decisions that might be made about you in your favor. That could be possible too. Would make you very happy. Like, for example, if you got called in for the interview for that job that you mentioned, and you can ask about that on tomorrow's show if you can make it there. And I think this is a week where things will go well because you seem to have the proper appropriate strategies. I mean, you're making deliberately smart moves for yourself right now, and that's good, and it will eventually pay off for you. I think that this week you're going to feel a lot better about things, so good luck with that. All right. And
it sounds like you might like it then. Good luck. But
boy, that would be nice, eh?
If
so
you're
far,
here now, we can look at it.
A lot of people are having trouble finding work-at-home jobs these days. So that's pretty fortuitous that you found an opportunity there.
All right.
Good luck with that. And yeah, feel free. We'll try to give you more advice tomorrow if you get here. Yeah, wouldn't that be wonderful? Hey, I liked working at home when we were in the COVID era. I had no problem with that. I enjoyed it. But I knew it wasn't going to last because, libraries have to be staffed with people. Helpful people. Like me. All right, let's see what we have for Lena. Well, you have the King of Cups, Lena. That's a nice card to have, especially since this week seems like it's going to be turbulent, some energies that we're picking up in our cards for the collective. So I think this week, this is a time when you will be in command and control of your emotions. You're not going to let anything rattle you. You're not going to let anything rain on your sunny day. You're feeling good, and you're going to keep it that way. And I think this is a time, too, where you could extend that outward a little bit, and maybe share some joy or happiness with others or some kindness with others so that they can feel good, too. Because when you make others feel good, you can't help but feel good yourself, really.
It's very true. The King of Cups is literally the master of the domain of love or emotional support. So, Lena, this card could be saying that this spirit of that kind of love is looking down upon you. There's a sense, too, with the King that it's kind of more unconditional. So it isn't necessarily one kind of love, like romantic love or physical love or platonic love or love of children or love of elder people or specific loves. It's kind of unconditional. But that means that anything is possible. And so you can use that as a sense of that that anything's possible for you, that this could be about the kind of love or appreciation or emotional connection you are actually looking for, this is a good sign for that. And it's also a sign for saying, really, you're looking at it clearly. It's not like you're, getting silly because you're falling in love. You're really understanding what the emotional stakes are. So good luck with that.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. Wow. It seems so much like a peaceful job, and technically the work we do is. But of course, Shirley, we're open to the public, and that means all the public. And that even if you're in an academic library and you have to deal with homeless people, you have to deal with drug addicts who sometimes shoot up in the library, you have to deal with sometimes fights and different kinds of things that happen in the library when you got a lot of teens congregating or stuff like that. And so you've got to be very patient. You really do have to have a balanced personality to work there. And of course, there's a lot of infighting and politics too in libraries that you may not think about. I mean, think about it. One of the states in the South passed a law that if librarians put in their collections books that, like, I don't know if it's about trans or lesbians or gay people, that they could be arrested. So I'm just saying, it seems peaceful, but libraries really do have a lot of responsibility and stress associated with it that often the public doesn't get to see. But we feel it. Right, Mr. O?
Well, what was I talking about just
Yes,
today?
yes.
I mentioned something about a certain situation.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on, and happy hour, Namira. Happy hour, Namira. You have the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles suggests that there's situations going down this week that really promote your sense of fair play and generosity with people, even if it's people that you don't necessarily have a great, strong connection with. You're going to feel like you get something from them, and you're getting something, you're giving something to them. It's sort of a reciprocity. I can never say that.
Reciprocity.
I know. I used to say it.
That's okay.
Blah, blah, blah. So don't be surprised if people rise to the occasion, or you find yourself rising to the occasion of being helpful or being emotionally responsive to somebody else's needs, because this just seems to be a time for you to share and for others to share with you.
This is a week of even flow. Everything just flows smoothly, and what you put out, you get back. What's given to you, you put out. I mean, I think it's just a fair, equal, balanced sort of week. You can feel really good about. You can feel like you've made an impact or a difference, and other people, acknowledge that, or, vice versa. It just all seems to be a nice, balanced, even flow. And I just love when I see this Six of Pentacles, because this particular version of it, because it's just so natural seeming, that everything just flows. And boy, when you have a week like that, that's golden.
Well, the other thing to keep in mind is that although Pentacles can say that this may be more about, material matters in your life,
Could be.
It's not exclusively that, but you can expect, that maybe you might meet somebody and say, hey, I'll buy you lunch and you can pay me back next time, or things like that. Basically just sort of having mutual understandings that are emotional and yet maybe do partake of the physical. So good luck with that.
That is awesome. I love that card. I love that card at a happy hour. Well, anytime, really. All right.
I hope it works out.
All right, Salema, let's see what we can do for you. Looks like we got a short show today, but we expected there might be issues, especially after we had our tech difficulties on Thursday, which, as you can see, we're hoping are resolved now.
It was a curious issue, basically in terms of my amount of attention on it, it probably took over 2 hours at least to fix it. Hi, Diamond Girl. Good to see you.
Hey, Diamond Girl, it's happy hour, so no questions, but we'll put you on the list for a reading. We're late today because Mr. O had to work. All right.
Mr. O's a little tired from working.
All right, Selema. I ran a lot of errands this morning, and I think I blew my knee out again. It's so sore right now. And unfortunately, like most people would just pop a Motrin or something, I can't do that because of my blood cancer. So there's not much I can do for the pain. Was it mine? Yeah.
Yep.
That's right, you got that Six of Pentacles. Oh, well, I've got strength for you. All right, all right. So, all right, Selema, you know, I know you've just gone through a really nasty experience, and I'm sure, you know, there should be some bitterness and anger associated with it. But it's time to try, you know, now that this is done and you're going to be away from that situation, this is a time to kind of pull back into, you know, feeling a sense of inner strength once more and not allow, you know, those lesser emotions like anger or bitterness or hostility to overtake you. This is a time to feel more compassionate, more kind, and especially to yourself at this time, because you need that. And, you know, once you start feeling strong again, you know, go out there and find the job that you deserve to have. I mean, obviously you're going to have to keep looking, and soon, because we all need to make a living, but try to do some things that are good for you, that make you feel better about yourself at this time, so that you don't hang on to a lot of anger and resentments that just eat away at our psyche and does nothing to promote positive things coming toward us.
Wow, you said a lot there. But I think Banshee's right. You know, there is some, you know, potential for really feeling bad and bitter about an experience that you've gone through. And, you know, sometimes you wonder, why are people so mean that they have to, you know, pick on you?
Yeah.
And then you just have to realize that trying to, you know, get back at that doesn't help at all. You have to move on and try to build your heart back up too, because that's what's important too in all of this, is to realize that no matter how you were expressed as, you know, worthy of being terminated, you have a strong heart. You know, you have a heart that cares, and so you need to take care of that now and do what's right for that to get you over this, and to hopefully help put you back in the game again to seek employment or whatever it is you need to do, without that clinging on from the past. You can get over that.
Yeah, two people. That's unfortunate. I saw that up above when you said that.
Yeah.
But this is a time now where, you know, for you, at any rate, might and resentment or bullying or pushing the envelope will not work for you. It's only a gentler approach to things that will work for you at this time. And so this week, try to lighten the pain on yourself in whatever way you can. Be kind to yourself. You know, if you can't rely on others right now to be kind to you, be kind to yourself. And build your strength back up. Build your confidence back up, because you didn't deserve what happened. And if you move forward with the right frame of mind, you will be able to overcome this. You may even pull something off better than what you got into here. So, and hopefully better things await you. So I wish you luck with that.
So yes, we remember that, of course,
Yeah.
and we can only give you, the hopefully best advice that we see here. Sometimes things can't necessarily be guaranteed. So we wish you well.
Absolutely. Good luck
You're
with
welcome.
that. All right.
Kara.
You're on our last. Nope, Diamond Girl is last. Whoopsie, whoopsie. All right, Kara. And I think that's your pull. I pulled Strength, so here you
No.
go.
Well, I don't remember what was the
I'm pretty
card?
sure I pulled Strength.
Yeah, you did. You're
Yeah.
right. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Once I get back from my son's house today, I'm going to rest up my leg real good.
I think I'm tired because of our exercise.
Well, I'm wondering
Yesterday.
too if maybe this is from the workout yesterday. I'm not sure. It'll be, I may have to take this next week and just kind of not work out, do some stretching and some careful exercise on the knee at
Yeah, be
home.
very gentle.
Because this is painful. I'm just rubbing it here.
Kara, you have the Knight of Pentacles.
Oh.
The Knight of Pentacles is nearly a perfect card for a Taurus or an Earth sign.
It is.
You are moving towards something kind of with assurance, that you're moving in the right direction, and you don't feel you have to rush to force it to happen, or that's the basic energy you need to carry into this, is that it's sort of better that you keep your hands on the targets or your hands on the reins, and move it along. There's no sense in trying to reach the finish line first with this project, because it looks to me like there are maybe things along the way that need some amount of attention too. So maybe it's a journey that has purpose in the journey, but not as much or equal to the destination.
Well, plant those seeds one at a time. Take your time. Everything will sprout in its time as well. And I think that the Knight of Pentacles recognizes that. He patiently allows, growth to come in its own way and in its own terms. We just need to plant those seeds. We need to roll up our sleeves and do the work, and then let go and let the universe take over. So I think here, this is a time for careful planning and planting. And, and then, let's see what sprouts from that. So it might be a time this week where you throw some ideas out there. You think about things, you see what sticks in your head, and then maybe you experiment and you try something new and you see if it's going to work for you. This is, I think, a time of just patiently testing the waters on things. So good luck with that. It should be a good week. It should be fun. I always like to experiment with my readings. Well, what if I did this? What if I set up a reading this way? Well, what if I, read these cards differently in a different order? So, I'm just saying, experiment. It's fun. And take your time and have fun with it.
All right, we're on Diamond Girl. And you're welcome, Kara. We'll see you again. Whoops. Excuse me.
All right. Yes, we are on Diamond Girl. Let's see what we have for you.
And don't forget to catch us tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. in our YouTube chat room for Banshee's Material Matters. It's on at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a recorded reading for all the signs of the zodiac based on what's going on in your material matter sector. So find out what your tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance are, as well as commiserate and drink your beverage of choice and chat with us in our chat room. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m.
All righty. Oh, hey. Well, Kara had the slow but steady Knight of Pentacles, And you were probably supposed to pull this one. I'm sorry.
No,
You did the Knight. You're right. And you have the Chariot, Diamond Girl. You are moving swiftly. You are moving fast this week. I won't say fast and furious because there's nothing. I mean, he looks fast and furious. He's in a chariot race, obviously. But don't let that fool you. This person is in complete control of what's going on here. And that's the point. Your movements are going to be very controlled, calculated, but swift. And fast is the key maybe to success this week and happiness this week. Maybe like you've got a certain agenda of things you want to get done, and the faster you immerse yourself into it, maybe the more you get done quicker, you might finish ahead of schedule.
And in the way of the Chariot, it's kind of like what I said about the Knight too, in a way that it's going to the finish line. And maybe it's more about the journey than actually getting there, or what happens along the way, because it looks like two things maybe to me. One, you're bringing together, disparate or possibly contrary forces, and they're working together. Maybe they're parts of yourself, maybe they're just the resources you have to work with as you're moving towards some sort of accomplishment. And yet still at that time, it's a sense of like you feel really confident and calm. You don't feel like you have to overextend yourself to get to this finish line. So it looks like whatever's going on, accomplishment, goal kind of thing here, you're going to be effortlessly putting it together and moving to it.
Whatever the goal is, and remember, like with this card, it could be anything. I mean, it could be romantic, trying to push a relationship forward. It could be business or career, or it could be personal goals that you want to accomplish and get done, whether it's on the home front or, in a more professional or creative capacity. So there's definitely movement for you this week, and you will make progress. Good luck with that.
All right.
All right. You can pull for me first. So we do want to thank everybody for stopping in. We know sometimes the show is really short, especially if you have beautiful weather like we're having outdoors today. There may be a lot of people outdoors enjoying the weather.
And it's possible people maybe weren't confident we weren't going to get our system back up, and so they
well, I did say in my message this morning when I sent out that it would be later today, come see if the fix actually worked.
Oh, well.
So, but it did. It did.
All right, so this is going to be your card. For you and you alone.
Yay. Tell me I'm healing. Oh, no.
All you have to do is bat away those...
All I have to do is lay back and put my feet up.
Well, you have... That's the two, right?
That's the Two of Swords, yeah.
You have the Two of Swords, and so there's a sense that you can't really move forward right now, that maybe there's some things that are irritating or kind of making you have a pause. You have to kind of straighten this situation out, whatever it is, in order, to be able to move forward. And right now you want to be able to see that path, but maybe part of the struggle is you're not exactly sure where it's going to. You must take some time to try to
sort it out. Well, if I have to go visit the doctor over this one, because this is pretty bad pain, I have to sort it out, and I'll have to see what the next couple days bring. Maybe this is just an overreaction to the workout and the fact that I was on my feet a lot today, and it'll be better if I lay off of my feet for a little bit, so we'll have to see. All right.
Well, good luck with that.
Well, thank you, Mr. O. Somehow that is very appropriate. All right.
So do you remember we went to the little dinner theater a couple of weeks ago?
Yes, I do.
And one of their breakout groups, I'm not sure if it's a specific group like the actors or the technicians, they had a small meeting at the library today, and I saw some of them, and one of them reminded me who they played in the place. I guess it was the actors too.
Oh, nice.
They called it Off the Cuff. So
I do want to go to that other theater, though, even though it's not a dinner theater. You want to check some things out there. All right, Mr. O, what do I have for you? It's a repeat card. While I sit back, you have to be on the move. You have to do my laundry for me, and you have to do cat litter for me, the coffee maker for me.
Yeah, it looks like that. I'm going to have to activate, move towards the problems instead of recede from them.
No, obviously you are on the move this week. There's something moving. You're moving, you're progressing something forward. And, whether you've got some new plan in place for one of your shows or something else is going...
Don't make me break out the reins.
Or something else is going on. You are moving forward. You are progressing with something, and it's like it's like when we had for Diamond Girl. I mean, I think it's like there's nothing stopping you. There is nothing in your way, including moi.
Don't.
Well, and especially if you're helping me, I won't stand in your way because I can't stand right now very much. So
all right.
That's what we have for you. Let's do a namaste blessing for everyone, shall we?
All right.
So we hope everybody stops in tomorrow. We'll be doing our regular show from 2 to 4 p.m. My Material Matters will be on earlier, and I'll be live in the chat, even if I'm propped up on a pillow or something. But I'll be there. I can prop up my computer on my, what do you call it, the chair in the front room that I can put the legs up on. The recliner. All right. Boy, it's tough getting old. I'll say that. Mr. O, you will pick one for us all. Okay. There's an eye and a heart in this tree.
Hi, Libra.
Well, Libra, we are ending the show early, but we could do a happy hour for you once. Well, I'll put the namaste aside and we'll do it now, but this will be our card. Yeah.
So is that my
card?
card?
All right, Libra, we'll run it right now for you. This is happy hour, though, because we were late because Mr. O worked today. And as you can see, our glitch is solved. We're back.
Yeah, we're so happy to be back. So tomorrow it should be fine when
we hope to be
again.
live tomorrow for our normal shows and for My Material Matters. What is this card? I want to look at it. Oh, I think we have had that one before.
All right, here we go.
We'll probably have had a lot of these before. I'm trying to figure out which ones we haven't had. What you got?
Right.
Oh. Well.
It's the Five of Pentacles.
It's the Five of Pentacles. You know, there's a light shining in this card regardless of how you may feel at this time, Libra. If you're feeling despair or despondent about something, there's a light shining on this card, beckoning you to look for solutions, to seek advice or help, because it is out there. It is out there. A door could open for you if you just don't fall into the pattern of wallowing in your sorrows. It's time to take action.
I'm not even going to go there because Banshee has said it so good herself before too, that sometimes when one door closes, another door opens. And that's what I think this card means, is that at some point soon, this week perhaps, a door may close and you may feel that, you know, a situation is over. But what it really means is that there is still another door to move you into the next situation. And from what I can tell, that situation will be better. It will have a light that shines towards you rather than away from you. So I think this is what you have to remember, that if one thing ends, another begins. and it will only be something better.
I like it. I like it.
So good luck with that, Libra.
Good luck with that, Libra. Well,
all right, so we are going to finish up with our Namaste blessing.
And it is the blessing of omnipresence. Omnipresence.
Yeah, we have had that one.
Breathe in light and breathe out any unwanted thoughts. Dwelling on what has been or might have been serves you no purpose now. Feel the healing omnipresent light that surrounds and fills you. Focus on the present, for it is a blessing with infinite potential. And for those of you going through a difficult time right now, job loss, etc., this is immensely true. Try to clear your body of the negativity associated with what you went through by breathing in light and breathing out the trauma. Breathing in light, breathe out the trauma. You don't need it anymore. It doesn't serve a purpose anymore other than to bring you down. And so be omnipresent. Be in the light, and light will surround you.
All right, everybody.
Namaste. Oh, let me just throw this back out there for a minute. So I say, namaste, everybody. I hope you have a very happy week ahead. And I hope for those of you enduring some difficult times or some grieving times, that things start to feel better, that, you find peace. And take care, and we hope to see you soon. We hope to see you on tomorrow's show.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.